What up, baby? Back again with another, I guess, an update into what's become of this map. It now has a name, Anathema, which is kind of staying in line with the one word name thing we got going on. We did a test of it earlier, and it's come out really well so far. A couple tweaks need to be done here and there, but all in all, I'd say the balance is nice. We played two pretty big games, and the defenders won the first one, and then the defenders in turn lost the second one. But it's come really far since that last update, and I feel like maybe I should have done one in between, but I got caught up in doing this that I just figured it'd be best to just hammer it out and get it closer to release than it would be to just, keep pestering myself with updates and uploading and all that crap. So a lot has been done. The plugin's completely worked in now. I don't think there's much left to do on that end. A couple things, but I'm not going to trouble you guys with that knowledge. So yeah, the class system is working. There'll be a couple tweaks to that, but the map is, as it looks right now, I believe done. There might be a water drop or two being added to this courtyard, but for the most part, that's it. A couple of spawn adjustments. I mean, I'm just drawing blanks. I keep wanting to feel like there's something left to do, but every time I try and think like I got something big to do, there's nothing really coming up, so usually that's the point where I say, okay, press the release. And with that will come a pretty big event, which I don't think I've mentioned yet. And I'm not going to go into that too much, but it'll be big. That much I can assure you of. So, let me kind of demonstrate the class system and everything. For those of you who are familiar with PGM, you type /join to pick a team. Boom! Blue team. And then in 30 seconds the match will start. Damn it, I should have anticipated this. The castle town. It's full of little jokes. Most of them completely inappropriate. Some of them are okay, but I think people will have fun skimming through them. I think most of the humor is going to get lost on people, though. But just check that out. So, as you may have read, we've got the Knight, Archer, Builder, and Sapper class. And on the opposing side, it's the same thing. There won't be any side-related changes in the loadout. Everyone's got what everyone's got, provided you're the same class as that person. The Knight, as you might expect, is a melee class. Heaviest armored of the classes. Pretty nice. They have Fire Aspect 1, Sharpness 1 on a stone sword, Knockback Shovel, and a nice collection of food. Yeah, so they're the primary melee class. All around survivor type people. And, definitely the nice core class to have for defending. But with that said, you're going to need some muscle to get through those walls, so that's the Knight. Not much to say. The Archer spawns on the same place as the Knight, but on opposing sides of the walls. They do not have infinity bows, as I had originally kind of planned, but these guys, for example, will be getting more arrows, I think. The second heaviest armored of the classes, with some projectile protection for countering other archers, of course. Whereas the knights with fire protection counter the fire aspect swords. Yeah. The Builder. A lot of people don't like this class. But they're the only class that starts with non-gravity blocks. They also have some, gravity blocks, but the only class that starts with blocks aside from them is the sapper, who only get these, 32, half a stack of gravel. So, having stone, wood, and cakes. Oh yeah, and cobwebs. Didn't see those used too much, but there are certainly some cobwebs. And they've got their battle hose. Sharpness 2, knockback 1. It's a fine hoe. But they are, to my knowledge, the weakest armored. Yeah. Just a couple of auxiliary functions on their armor. Oh, they also spawn farther up, which is worth noting. And then, in closing, the sapper. Also starting farther up, along with the builder. Whereas the knight and the archer spawn there. These guys have some TNT, which is pretty nice for the defenders in the sense that they can, wander out. Oh, they also jump. Oh, something that I was completely geeked out about PGM that I had no idea existed. Because I'm a level of charisma, not intelligence, And they jump, I think Apple said 2.5 blocks. Which is pretty sweet considering how much of this wasn't really intended for that. So it gives, the sapper this really nice mobility edge, which, kind of, I guess, makes up for their combat ineptness. And I think I got a really great idea from Tuskington about giving the sapper a fire aspect on their flint and steel, because fire on its own is restricted on this map, so, no burning the forest down this time. But I think giving them a really appropriate level of fire aspect would be pretty sweet. Where they can't do much immediate burst damage, but you'll definitely feel the effects of fighting a sapper. And I think that works, because water isn't exactly, what's that word? There's water. Fucking. It exists, okay? The invaders have 4 tents. Oh, shit. Each tent will, spawn knights, builders, sapper, archer. So, everybody's got their own tent. That's pretty cool. Within each one comes some different stuff. Archers, not so much, but the knights got all these siege trees. Yeah, they make an appearance in there. Knights got siege trees and lily pads. I think we balanced it really well right off the bat, so testing shouldn't need to be too extensive. But we'll see what happens.